I had been in treatment for a serious mental illness for over 12 years before I heard anyone talk about recovery. It was like a light bulb had been turned on. For the first time, I realized I could get better.
I didn't realize I could recover from mental illness until I met someone who had. For instance, Andrea's symptoms were just as severe as mine, and now she's employed by the mental health center. Just knowing that someone else with the same diagnosis as mine has gotten on with their life helped me begin my own recovery. Glad to see you here today.
Thanks. Me too.
I have an appointment at 9.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay. I heard the psychologist talk about recovery the other day. He said it was a universal human experience. Then I realized I had been recovering for some time now. I just didn't have the words for what I was going through. Thank you.
We all have our personal stories about discovering that recovery is possible, and about how we began seeking recovery. If you've been diagnosed with any kind of mental illness, the good news is that thousands of people have recovered and are building a better life for themselves. Their lives are filled with more meaning, dignity, and self-respect. And finding the help to get started is easier than it's ever been. Let's take a look at some of the components of recovery.
So what are you going to do tonight, Jim?
I think I'm going to go home and make onion soup.
Helping each other is a very important part of our recovery.
Self-help groups and mutual help groups are available in your community. You go to your community mental health center, to the newspapers, or to the internet to find them.
In our community, a group didn't exist, so we created our own.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good, thank you.
Good. Here's the medication that the doctor wanted you to take. Thank you.
New medications with fewer side effects are available. But taking medication is not enough. I need to be aware of how I think and feel in order to manage symptoms of my illness. I watch for warning signs that a relapse may be coming on. I've learned the difference between my warning signs, medication side effects, and symptoms of my illness. My relapse prevention plan also includes coping skills I use.
The formula for success in life is a combination of skills and supports. Just as physical rehabilitation helps you regain the use of a broken bone, psychosocial rehabilitation helps you learn and relearn thinking and social skills.
Recovery is more than regaining who we were. It is discovering who we are and the potential of who we may become. We are each unique individuals, and knowing that I have a purpose in life gives me hope to keep moving forward. For me, turning my will and life over to a higher power was the turning point in my recovery process.
Hi, we're all emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental beings. A complete guide to wellness includes a healthy diet, nutrition, and exercise. Getting together with friends, working, and other creative outlets can lead to your recovery.
Knowledge is power. There's an international movement of consumer empowerment and recovery. Keeping informed of current mental health treatment, issues, and barriers to recovery is important. Consumer mental health conferences are held at local, state, and national levels. You are not alone. There is hope. There is help. You have choices to help you get better. Recovery means different things to different people.
I used to be afraid to go out of the house and go into public. Now it's such a joy to be able to go to public places and not have that fear anymore. Oh, Brian, how great. I can even go to the Discovery Center with my grandson Brian, and we can really enjoy ourselves and have a good time. That's great.
I discovered I had hidden talent. I enjoy my new hobby, and I display my work at art shows. And sometimes I sell a painting.
I got my GED.
I wanted to go back to college, but I needed some support. Once I got the support, I did very well. Now I tutor other students to help them succeed.
I can finally drive again. I've got my own car. I'm buying my house. Things are really looking up for me.
I went back to work. I got tired of trying to survive on limited income and Social Security, but I kept my Part B Medicare because I needed the insurance.
I volunteer at the community center. Volunteering can be less stressful, and it adds structure to my routine. It makes me feel good to know that I'm helping others, and it's good for me too.
Recovery is unique to each individual. Each person defines what recovery means to them. Because it is a process, the definition of recovery is continually changing. To recover from mental illness takes action. You have to apply the principles. It's not always easy, but it's well worth the effort.
Recovery is for everyone.
Recovery is finding out who we are and not letting the worst things that happen to us define our present and our future.
Each day a battle, each day a victory.
Keep hope alive and dream dreams. Great, Brian.
Healing comes in the acceptance of what is and the faith to make it meaningful, whatever comes our way.
Recovery is not just regaining who we were, it's discovering who we are.
Recovery is a journey
filled with hope,
healing,
growth,
choice,
and change.